Hey guys, welcome to the Ask the Expert series on commercial financing mastery. One of my colleague and one of my mentee actually that's recently completed the commercial financing mastery program that I've helped along with the training. Awesome guy. I'm very confident because he's coming from a semi-commercial background with leasing in the car industry, and he's a mortgage broker now, and he's specifically looking at tackling commercial financing, and he's getting a lot of these leads from people all around him because he was well in the car leasing industry. So pretty cool. I want to share this question that he has sent to me during our training, because during the coaching program that I have, I'm able to help him on one of his files. So this is the one he sent to me. He goes, so I have a possible client here in Fort McMurray. I'd like to get your opinion on it. There's a small group that owns a jump park. No idea what a jump park is. Maybe I can look it up. But he's got a childcare place. They're looking to buy the building they're currently occupying. So currently occupying, buying a place. So that means an existing business. The business opened in 2017, so 18, 19. So possibly have 1, maybe 2 years worth of financials, right? So since it's been open, the lease is quite high. No idea what it is. They want to get out from under the lease and buy it from the guy outright. So it's buying from the leasor, right? The leasee is buying from the leasor, which is great, actually. It's been appraised recently at 3.4 million. That's the appraised value, 3.4 million. How recent? I don't know. However, the seller wants 4 million. Seller has offered to carry the 600,000 difference as a second mortgage. Okay, so it's buying above market value, possibly. If they make arrangements for the 3.4 million, which works out to be, how much is that? Let's see, 600. Do your math, guys. 600 divided by 4 million is what? 15%. So with most commercial financing, most cases, you need 25% down. So he's short 10%, right? So he needs at least to get 10% into the game. So 4 million, roughly 1 million, 1 out of 4, right? He needs 1 million if the appraisal value comes back. That's 4 million. That's a catch. So there's 2 hurdles he's got to overcome right now. Okay, one, the appraisal value needs to match close to $4 million, or else no lender is going to pull me up that kind of money. 75% loan to value for that matter, right? So he's asking for virtually over 100% of an appraised value. That is going to be a tough pill to swallow, first of all, right? If everything else is good, everything works out, and lenders are happy, the biggest issue really is the appraised value at this point in the game. I don't know about the financials, anything of that sort yet, okay? So we'll get into that in a bit. But let's just say that they're able to get that money and the 25% down, okay? So what the other question he asked is, we discussed right off the bat, down payment requirement 25%. On the 3.4, no. My friend, the down payment is always based on the purchase price, and falls back to the lesser of the appraised value or the purchase price, right? So in this scenario, in Fort McMurray, most likely it's going to fall out to 3.4 million, and if they require 25% financing on top, there's a big difference. That's going to be $600,000 second mortgage, which is fine. But he needs to bring out 25% of the 3.4 million, just in that scenario. But see, the thing is, in the past, see, owner-occupied has one exception. So this may be his saving grace. Owner-occupied means that the current owner is going to stay in it and rent in it. So that means the business, okay, the business needs to debt service the full 75% of the loan amount, all right? So not just a challenge of getting the down payment, but the challenge is that getting debt servicing. Does he have at least 18 months worth of financials to show that he's on a trajectory, a growth path that's going up? You're in the video, so it's going this way. All right. So if his business is going up, which is great. If his business is going down, not good, right? So they use the lesser of. If we have business that's stable, but maybe he has other accounts that are coming in and it can show that his business is going to grow, then that's perfect. I don't know how many child care though. Child care is sort of could be inconsistent, right? So here's the thing: right off the bat, you need to really sit down and have a heart-to-heart talk. Okay. Even though we can get financing up to 100% own occupied, their financials need to be strong enough to support that entire loan amount. So say the lenders are willing to go on board and give them the 3.4 million entirely, which is hypothetically speaking, it could be possible, right? I've done 85% to 100% finance in the past, and they really need the debt service. Their net income, the EBITDA, right? The EBITDA needs to service the whole entire loan amount, and use the lender analysis calculation that we give you for the students are taking the course. You have full access to lender analysis, right? And there's no cost to you at this time. Run those numbers. Does it make sense? Does the EBITDA have the debt service of 1.25 or 1.15 or 1.2, depending on which lender we use, right? Most likely, it's very limited amount of lenders goes into that area of town, Fort McMurray. Especially nowadays, right? They're a little bit more leery about what's happening in that market with their being so reliant on oil and gas, right? So, say the appraiser comes back at 4 million. Appraisal comes back at 4 million, purchase price, figure an appraiser comes in that to show that it's gonna be that market value of $4 million, right? So now he has come up with 1 million. So then the financing is already giving him 600K, so he's only short 400. That's doable, right? So 400, the client should be able to come up with that amount. That's fine. So the question is, the lease amount that he's paying, calculate that amount for the mortgage. So the mortgage amount would be 3.4 million, okay? So calculate 3.4 million, what it is, based on 25-year amortization. Does it make sense? Does he have enough money for debt service, right? Let me run a quick analysis. So let's do a quick run here. So he needs 1 point. What was the amount? The amount was. Sorry, the amount was 3.4 million. A lot of gold in Fort McMurray. I didn't think it'd be that much. Childcare? Wow. I don't know. Let's say 3.4. No, it won't be 3.4. It'd be 3 million. So he needs to come up with the other 400K. So based on the $3 million, 25-year AM, the mortgage payment is going to be like 16,675 based on 4.5% interest. A DCR of 1.25. How much income do they need to pay? How much are they paying right now? Are they paying more than the question? Are they paying more than 16,000 right now? If they're paying more than 16,000, that's perfect, right? But how much more do they need? Well, let me see. It needs to be 1.25 of that, right? So 16,000. They need to be, if they're paying about $21,000, then that might just work. If they're paying $21,000 a month, it is very possible to get the loan. Mind you, that's a triple net lease, right? So we understand what triple net lease is already? I'm presuming you know, okay? So net of everything. If that's the amount, then they definitely can qualify for $3 million mortgage. That's not going to be a challenge. Trying to find a lender that's going to be able to offer that is going to be a bit of a challenge because they're probably going to push back and they'll land on the 3.4 million. However, I'll go back to the exception in a minute. 0.75. So they'll only land 2.55 million. In in the event that they push back to the appraised amount of 3.4, which is the current market value there, then you're hooked, literally. Forget about working on this deal, because if you can't find an appraiser that can give that kind of market value, lender's not going to go ahead and do that. It just doesn't make sense. It's such a high risk for them to assume a higher loan amount than what the property is potentially worth and how they can sell it, right? It's your money. Put it that way. If it's your money, would you lend it? I highly doubt it. Right? So just think about that. That's the way the lender looks at these things. Okay, guys? End of the day, it is very possible if their net operating income and the lease amount, the EBITDA example, the one I use is EBITDA, if their EBITDA is over $21,000, chances are you're fine if everything falls into place, right? If the appraisal amount is fine, if the lease amount plus the net operating income that they have left over is higher than the 1.25 DCR coverage, right? Then good deal, right? So smoking deal, my friend. Give me a call if you need help with the financing. If you can't get a letter on board, we can work together and we'll split, right? That's the coolest thing about this thing is it's very straightforward, black and white. There's nothing about their personal credit score, personal income. We don't care, right? So that's what I want to look at and tell you to share this, share you these. Whenever I get a question like this, I'll share with you. So if you guys have any kind of deal that you want to run by my way, feel free to reach out to me. Okay. Anybody who's already taken the program, you already know my door's pretty much open for you. That's the way we go together, right? And I'll use a case study. If you permit me to use your name, then I'll give you a name. Otherwise, like in this scenario, I don't tell who the broker is and the mentee is, right? Hey guys, don't worry about it. There's no such thing as a stupid question. That's how you learn, right? I'll ask a lot of stupid questions to get me to where I am today, so don't worry about it. And I'll be reposting this pretty much on the YouTube channel so that other people can get a chance to listen to it as well as learn from what we come across, right? So it's very doable. We can probably do perhaps, the full amount of $3.4 million. So it's still very doable as long as the business is cash flowing and current excess of the mortgage amount every month, right? So maybe I'm reading it wrong because that's a big place for childcare. That's a pretty big facility for we're not really misreading it because there's more to this. I'm sure there is, right? Wow, that's a big property for this. I don't know how many kids are there. It can't be that many property, Murray. Thank you, my friend, for sharing this question, and thank you for allowing me to share it with the Commercial Mortgage Mastery private group. And I'll release this out a little bit delayed over on the social media network later so that other people can understand what we can come across and what we can find out. It's very doable, right? Easy to make the money. Even on the, the loan amount, 1.5–2% of that $3.4 million. You made your money back and then some, right? My course, $49.97. Boom, done deal. Even if you lowball charge 1%, you're laughing. 34 grand, right? Very cool. Love it. So give yourself a hand on the back because this kind of deal around your way. Nothing's impossible, man. You just have to be relentless and get your relationships in line and chase all those lenders down. Get coffee, lunch, whatever. They need to lend out money, right? Otherwise, they're out of a job too. So it's just not like us, right? I have lenders calling me up every week, say, "Hey, we got $10–20 million. You need to push out the door. You have anybody who needs the money, all right?" Like as Jeremy Maguire says, "Show me the money, all right?" Take it, guys. I'll see you at the top.